Hello everyone, good evening and welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Hello, so I feel the crawls in. Um, this stream's later than normal for a Friday because for most of Friday, or today, I was encapped by a migraine. It is gone. I still have a little twinge, but for the most part, I'm a lot better than I was. So, last time we um, defeated Cazador and stopped the ritual of Dark Ascension and freed Asterion from his slave driver's control once and for all. He may still be a vampire spawn, but he is a free spawn. And so now, since most of the companion quests are done, we're going to focus on a more minor quest. We're going to investigate the kidnapping of a young girl at the Blushing Mermaid, where one of Jaheira's spy rats reported that he detected a foul stench of Fae. Combine that with the appearance of an anti-hag support group. Well, there's probably a hag somewhere in the Blushing Mermaid. Let's go kill it. Okay, we've got our party of Asterion, Karlach, and Shadowheart. We're all buffed up. Does Karlach have the stuff I want her to have? It looks like she does. Okay. Good.
Looking ahead.
So let's go ahead and head to Baldur's Gate.
Can't you feel it?
Feel what exactly?
That weird something.
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Baldurin.
There's the
Horsecat.
mermaid. Now, I don't think we've done this on Carolina's playthrough. I think we're going to be doing it after we kill Orin the Red.
The Mermaid, faithful readers, has the tackiest architecture.
Not sure why we're doing it after that, but I mean, it's possible we just wanted to get rid of Orin and risk Halson sooner than later, or it's because we forgot that we haven't done this yet.
Russian mermaid.
Looks like the mermaid was built out of a ship.
Cat, my fearsome cat.
Beat that dead before dawn.
Slavery!
Alright. Hi, Sly. Welcome to Stram. We're at a bar, and we're gonna be hunting down a hag.
No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it. Any fighting and Captain Grizzly has sank you. Got it?
Sure. I'll follow the rules.
Good. Welcome to the Blushing Mermaid. If you're here to complain that the booze tastes like piss, I know. Anything else?
Way to sell up your services there. Okay. It's got food, but we don't really technically need to buy food anymore. We can get it from the elf song, which is where our room is. But I want to unload some of my junk. Oh, you don't have enough gold? Wow. You've only got 6. Okay, fine. Hear about the missing girl, Vanra?
Guards above. Not again. You pull a knife on me like the last one and you're getting a boot, you hear?
I didn't think a tough guy like you would be scared of a little knife.
I've killed people with a splinter, mate. Of course I'm wary of a blade.
Fair enough.
Laura was her name. Started tearing the place apart. Screaming about some kid. Bloody disturbing it was. Captain Grizzly had to clock her in the end. Threw her out on her arse. Good riddance.
Wow, he is utterly normal. AC of 10. No modifiers, negative or positive. With a hit point of 7. Okay. Sure, you've killed people with splinters. I believe you.
Unless the maid is on fire, shove off.
Ethel's twisted
Actually-
blessing.
Just leave me to burn. Oh, bloody hangover.
I don't believe.
I could close the maid early. But then the
Well,
grumpy.
I'm pretty sure then that pretty sure a hag is here.
One more mug. Oh, Cap, my fearsome Cap.
Underwear.
Cap, my fearsome Cap. The witch queen favors thee.
I don't even
Todd,
know
what's-
him, Dad.
Want to hear a hot one? The other day, I met some folks who banded together to fight back. Against what, you ask? Hags. How stupid can you get?
Hags, huh? Well, seeing as how I killed one before.
Dad, I'm not a cow you can sell on the market.
Please, honey. Creditors are clawing at our door. This marriage will save the business. Just meet the Nilsson's son. One meeting. For us. For your family.
Excuse me, madam, quick question. Would you marry a stranger so your family can make buckets of gold?
I could do Warlock. Sounds like a terrible deal. Why would you form a pact that doesn't improve your life?
It's not just her life. It's her mother's, her sister's, mine for goodness sake. Do you want to see us on the streets?
I want to be happy. And I already am. With Sasha.
The peddler's daughter? I won't stay for this.
Then leave. I've made up my mind.
Fine, you ungrateful, miserable brat.
That's where he goes. Where did he go? Slog.
I swear.
If you're some big fan of Duke Gortash, turn your ass around and walk. Preferably straight into the Arbor waters.
Oh, well, don't worry. I'm planning on killing him eventually.
Word of advice. Don't open a tab here. I didn't pay for 16 months, and suddenly it's work off your debt or lose a limb. Not a bit of reason on them.
Good to know, but they do deserve their money. And if you haven't paid for like 6 months, that's on you.
This ain't is worse than moose piss.
I'm cockeyed.
Right, okay.
Rule the Sorcos Maddie seas. The bitch queen roll.
Thank you. Here's to starting a new life. One of our own choosing.
Good luck. Captain Grizz. Level 11 Hag. Okay.
Hells. Why is
Faye, Hag.
Captain get some peace?
Okay. My patron clearly is like, yeah, you can just see right through her. Okay. Hi, Captain.
Can't a captain be bloody hungover in peace? Oh. Why, hello there. Captain Grizzly at your service. What can I do for a long drink of water like yourself?
Careful, Shadow Heart's right there. Doesn't a captain need a ship?
You're standing in it, smart ass. Or her innards, at least. She may not sit on water no more, but she'll always be my ship.
Well, I'm here about a missing girl, Vanra.
Oh, not this claptrap again. Listen, Laura was here, all right? Knocking back pints like there's no tomorrow. But she was alone. I saw head nor ass of this so-called kid, and when we tried to kick her out, she pulled a knife on my front man. Bet she didn't tell you that bit, huh?
How do I know you're not lying?
I run a bar. What use would I have with some little one running around, crying and shitting? Look, I know Laura from my pirating days. She
Hi,
ran
Ross.
with Bart
Welcome to
Blackadder's
Stram.
crew. Heard they tossed her overboard when she gutted the bosun over a game of cards. Now, I'd no beef with her before this. All are welcome in the maid.
I'm doing
But
better than I
threatening my
was
staff,
a couple hours
claiming
ago.
we took her kid, she's bonkers. Dangerous. Next time she pulls a knife on me and mine, someone might die. Something has to be done.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure why I got a migraine today. Because, I mean, the only thing I can think of is a high pressure system. And the temperature spiked. So, pressure, I mean, I'm very barometric pressure sensitive. So, anytime there's a massive pressure imbalance, I feel it. Oh, God damn it. Let's see here. Next time. Next time she poses. child is missing. I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Gods! Do I have to spell it out for you? There is no child. Laura is mad as a box of frogs. She's dangerous. And I couldn't call myself a captain if I stood by and did nothing. I hate that it's come to this, but I'll pay a hoard of gold to whoever scuppers her. Permanently.
That's insane.
No less insane than lying about having a kid. If you don't do it, I'll find someone else. You can make it painless. Not everyone will.
I refuse to do your dirty work.
Oh, you're no fun. I wanted you to stain your soul with the blood of an innocent mother.
Oh, well, guess I'll just decorate the room with your insides. They'll match my new carpet beautifully.
Yeah, no, this is a hag. In fact, we've seen this hag before. That's Auntie Ethel.
Hello, Petal. Miss me?
I killed you.
Ah! Did you think you were the first? That I didn't plan for it, Petal? Marina ran off with the child I was promised. Because of you. So I had to find myself a new one. And little Vanra was so very tasty.
You ate Vanra? Monster.
Oh, Petal. She'll thank me for it.
Why is your face
Vanra
from a
sits
million
in my
bugs?
belly.
I don't think it's supposed to,
With
Sly.
power. In time, I'll vomit her up.
But I can kind of
and
see
have
it.
myself a fresh young hag to train. Unfortunately, that leaves me in a pickle. For while I'd love to rip your guts out,
Problem is, Russ, we can't kill her right now.
exertion is bad for the baby, you know. So, walk away. Walk away.
Because if we kill her now, we kill Vanra.
Fine hag make.
No tricky offer for me, hag. No incentive. I'm almost disappointed.
We want to negotiate.
Oh yeah, we'll get a chance to
You
kill her.
lost that
Permanently.
privilege when you killed me, you little shit. Stay and die. Or walk away and live.
Fine. I'll leave. For now.
Smartest thing you ever said, Petal. Oh, and give Laura my love, won't you? Bye-bye now.
I mean, this is a monster that ate a child. Your reaction is perfectly normal. Alright, so we gotta find the anti-hag support group. Oh, that's locked, okay. We can come back to that later because that's part of the...
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh, dynamite! That Lord Gordon.
What are you after, friend? Got grub,
What?
potions,
The
a
anti-hag
few nice
support group,
vintages.
Sly.
Let's stock up now before someone clears me out to fill their larder.
They'll probably have an idea of how to kill the hag without killing Vanra. And do it permanently. The anti-hag support group. Here, I'll show you. anti-hag support group poster. You do know what type of hag they're talking about, right? I know you know, Ross. I'm talking about Sly. I'm talking about the Fey monster that eats children
unless you carry it
to
with
make
you,
more
that is.
hags. Okay. Yeah, the support group can be found in this building.
Not when the whole city's in danger.
It's really funny. Oh, Carlos.
Warning. The property of the individual known as Old Garlow has been deemed unsafe for habitation under City Bylaw 42A. Do not enter.
Do not enter, huh? Well, I'm gonna enter.
You got a job and a place to rest your head?
Couple turns should do it.
Our leader, the one who saved us, behind. No. My honor won't allow it.
People don't bloody look where they're walking.
Calm down, Meg. The cleric has this place secured.
Hi, everyone.
An intruder. These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Wait, what? I'm Arella. Nice to meet you.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Be gone, monster. Your hag mother
That
has
actually
no
pretty
power
much.
here.
We're on the same side. I'm trying to find a way to kill Auntie Ethel. Jesus Christ, I found your poster! 51 to persuade you, and the DC was 15. That's... I beat it by how much? Let's see here. 51 minus 15 equals 36. That's over twice over. So your 15 times 5 is, or 15 times 3 is 45. I pretty much tripled the score.
Wait. Clyde smells no lie.
You can smell
Then you speak
deceit.
truth.
Okay.
You fought a hag before. At ease, everyone. We may have found ourselves an ally. Forgive the welcome. But we're being hunted by a hag. The vicious Ethel herself. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us. And any
Really?
of us could be next.
Trying to figure out a way to kill Auntie Ethel. Any ideas?
Mayrina, our leader, was onto something. Unfortunately, Ethel found out. How? I don't know. She hexed Mayrina in recompense. And everything we've done to try and lift it has been for naught.
Marina, I know her. I saved her and her child.
You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair. I can hardly believe it. You look so normal.
I have
She's
horns and a
upstairs.
tail.
But be
That's
warned,
normal.
she's not as you remember her.
Alright. Well, let's see here.
Vigilant one, your humble cleric seeks the power to
Ink-spattered
defend
journal.
these innocents against the hag.
Yeah, there's a reason why there's laughter there, Sly. This journal is written in a sloppy, ink-spattered hand and dotted with drawings of stick figures. Day 1. Cled met some nice people. They didn't laugh when Cled told them about the redcaps. And the rats. And the hag. Cled thinks he finally has made friends. Day 10. The landlord is angry. He says all the weird things happening are all fault. But they're not. The landlady doesn't care. Says we have to leave. My friends are sad, which means Cled is sad. Cled wants to help. Day 11. Cled found a place to stay. It belonged to old Garlo, but he doesn't live there anymore. My friends are really happy. They thank Cled. Cled is happy he did a good job. Helm and Boss Journal. This journal is written in an elegant hand. On each page, excuse me, on each page, a gauntlet with a staring eye is carefully drawn. It's really not that funny. Wicked voice. I was lost when I came to the city. A coward, a drunkard. I thought everything that made me worthy had been stripped away by the Annis hag. And then Mayrina found me. She helped me remember the tenets I once fought for. Courage, honor, duty. She brought me back to Helm. She saved my life. Now my savior, my friend, is in pain. A hag hexed her, trapping her in the body of a sheep. It was my job to protect her and the others, and I failed. If she dies, I will not be long following her. A little bit of an overreaction there, but okay. What hatch?
Best avoid that trap.
Careful, I bite. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap.
I forgot that there is a hatch down here. Let's just disarm all traps. Jesus Christ, how many traps are there? Oh wait, we're in Faerun. Arella's deity is Saluna. So, dear Saluna, what the hell? There we go. Now I have immersion.
What's that?
Hello.
What a charmer.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well.
Soldier.
Yeah, I figured that. So we're just gonna jump over here.
Well, hello.
Alright, Asterion, do your thing. Disarm the traps.
How considerate.
Where the hell am I? I'm below the anti-hag support group condemned building. There was a wooden hatch down there, or in there, I went down there and I found myself here. I don't remember this place, so I don't know what's actually down here. Old Garla's basement backroom key, okay. Alright.
Should be easy.
Get in the room. Greeting to this home's new occupants. To whom it may concern, we shall never meet, but I am Garlo, and I have spent most of my life in the walls in which you now find yourself. I served long within this home, such that it was left to me when my master died. I devoted myself wholly to a life of service, but found, once my time had finished, that I had hardly lived for myself for a single day. That's changed now. I depart for Kalimshan in the morning, and hope to see the world from there. Please take care of this little place. It was my whole world. Best, Garlo. Garlo's retirement plan. List of things to do. Climb a tree. Have a truly exceptional sandwich. Spend a whole day reading. Visit Waterdeep. Get a massage. Swim in the Chiontha. Buy a new coat. Get a cat. Not bad. This novel is bookmarked on a page lined with markings. Its reader seems to have underscored certain parts for emphasis. After all, there's no point in denying the undeniable, which, until that moment, I had obscured with the million minor tasks by which I measured my life. Yes, the polishing, the scrubbing, the pouring of wine and tea, and deference into my master's cup, all of it has surrounded and obscured the essential truth of my life, like a phalanx now fallen. I wasted my years, one by one, and now there are hardly any left to me at all. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but at the same time, he might not have had much of a life left, but it seems he spent his retirement relatively well. Underwear. He totally made the count. I know, right? At least I hope he did. The Watch and the Steel Watch. Famously, or perhaps notoriously, the mercenary force known as the Flaming Fists handles Baldur's Gate's law enforcement duties in the lower city and outer city, including Worm's Crossing. But what about the exclusive upper city, home to the wealthy and powerful? There, order is kept by a highly disciplined force simply called the Watch. Though derided by the Fists as mere toy soldier bodyguards to the city's patriarchs, spit and polished phonies who won't get their hands dirty fighting the real crime, the truth is quite different, as you'll find in short order if you break the law in the upper city. The Watch are well trained and authorized to use lethal force if patriarchs are threatened. Which brings us to the Steel Watch, those clanking new automatons that share the name of the Guardians of the Upper City, but to date have only been deployed in support of the Flaming Fist. Their creator, Lord Gortash, has stated that his watches are intended to help protect all of Baldur's Gate, but it seems the Marshal of the Watch, Citadel, is skeptical and waiting for proof before admitting them to a role in the Upper City. I mean, That's probably a good plan.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Come on, Karlak. Just jump.
Don't be shy.
All's well that ends.
There we go.
Not as bad as it could have.
Alright. Hey, it's Connor. And Marina.
Damn it!
Marina, it's me. I'm here to help you, alright?
Listen to me. The doll. The doll.
Is this something to do with your hex?
The doll. Find the doll.
More for me. A strange looking doll.
Okay. It ran away. Okay, well. Back to plan A. Well, maybe I shouldn't do that. Because it'll fly off. So instead... Oh wait, it's immune to fire. Never mind. But not to ice.
Strange looking doll.
Huh. That took health damage. Okay, we'll try force.
Looking doll.
All right.
You removed my hex. That's annoying. I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes her toys broken. She's not going to be happy I had to get my hands dirty.
Your hex. You were behind this?
I know you wish to hurt Auntie Ethel. I know the book is here. I will die before I let you touch a hair on her head.
Your terms are acceptable. Nicely played, but it ends here.
Please. Auntie has gifted me idiots twice your size to feast on. You
Dude,
are a mere
I killed an avatar of the god of death. You're nothing. That's not an answer because it's perfect. Oh no, there's armored crabs. You're a level 5 red cap. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Sometimes, if he gets the first initiative roll, he gets minions. If you get the first initiative roll, there's a good chance you'll kill him before he can summon them.
Treacherous prick.
This is my happy place.
Alright, barbarians say the thing. I would like to rage!
Watch this.
God damn it. Oh yeah, I can't cast spells because I'm a raging. That's right, okay. Marina, get out of there! Okay, resistant to fire. But he's not resistant to force.
These boots have seen everything.
Bum, 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 bum. Booming blade. Kaboom! God, I love these melee cantrips. Kaboom! Murderous smite! Alright, now I'm done.
Onward.
Go, Connor!
Bye forever, pal.
Ah!
That lying, thieving, scaly little shit!
Thanks for knifing the bastard.
Well, technically, he was shot.
That makes twice you've saved me. I'm starting to think you're my guardian angel.
It's good to see you, Marina.
You too. I've come a long way since we last met. Decided I was sick and tired of feeling stupid, helpless. So I decided I wasn't going to be a victim anymore. This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt by hags. I brought them together to fight back.
So Sly, looking at the leader
The shitty red cap proves
and
it.
the founder of the anti-hag support group. I've dealt with her once, and I'll do it again.
I told everyone who'd listen about you. How you marched into Ethel's lair as if it were a tea party. You're as tough as I remember.
If I remember right, I nuked her before she could get to her lair.
Check the safe in the back. I've done my homework on hags since we last tangled with Ethel. And take whatever you need. I know it by heart anyway.
Why, thank you. Alright, we got the Staff of Interruption. A staff of a free level 5 counterspell. Which, I mean, I technically don't need counterspell anymore because of my psychic or psionic dominance ability. But, you know. Alright, so the safe. Tear-stained journal. This book seems part diary, part scientific study. Detailed diagrams of hags from green to honest to doom. Fill the margins. Excuse me. Ugh. This page is written in a harsh, sloping scrawl. Sentences are blurred by what looks like tears. The gal is dead. We were close. So close to perfecting it. Another day and she would have been safe. But we are too late. It was too much for the mother. I found her swinging from the rafters this morning. Helm, forgive me for not saving her. Forgive me for not saving her child. 2 years old and eaten alive by a hag. What is wrong with this world? But it doesn't have to be this way. I'm onto something. I know it. Hags have powerful digestive systems. That's what allows them to turn a child into a hag. However, the gut flora is incredibly sensitive to certain alchemical agents. With the right ingredients, and held on my side, I could theoretically force emesis, causing the hag to vomit up a stolen child. I both pray that this works, and that I'll never have to use it. Detailed instructions follow on how to make what the author calls the Hag's Bane. Ashes of dried fey flower. A Hunter's Guide to Hags. An excerpt from The Hunter's Guide to Hags by legendary Dwarven Ranger Amandalyn Hartwood. Text in this excerpt has been underlined several times. All but the most arrogant of hags, from knight to bear, know that death is a possibility. As such, they won't hesitate to bend the rules of the material plane to escape death's clutches, returning stronger than ever. To do this, hags use, of all things, the common and humble mushroom. By imbuing these spore-producing fungi with her essence, she can endlessly revive herself. Neither blade nor bow will do these fungi lasting harm. The very twisted magic that heals the hag defends them. Instead, fire is your ally. Burn the mushrooms to ashes and your blade will strike the hag's heart true. But a warning, Hunter. Even in death, a hag is dangerous. Be quick, swift, and be deadly. So what you're telling me is that the only way to completely destroy a hag's immortality is fire. Remind me, what is Arella? That's right. She is a fire sorceress. I cast fireball into the darkness. Hagsbane.
Careful, Connor. Stay close. All right.
I won't be fooled by a red cap. Never again.
Connor, honey.
Dean's face.
Don't wander off.
Yeah.
Sorry. Did it work? Is Ethel finally dead?
How is your husband's condition?
At the beginning, I saw a spark of the old Connor in his eyes. But recently, nothing. But I won't give up. I can't.
Alright, well.
Gaining shithead.
I've actually created a character once where the DM was just later explained after the one shot. You basically made the perfect character for this encounter and you didn't even know it. It was at Sen's
better than none.
bachelor party. We rented out a we rented out a private room at and table at a local D&D tavern, and my character was a red-headed gnome druid, forest gnome druid. And the encounter, the main bad guy, we didn't know it at the time, but it turned out to be a red-headed forest gnome druid. So when we encountered the creatures that she was causing to causing ruckus, my druid was just able to talk with them, and I didn't have to make really high checks. Partially because I looked pretty much exactly like the bad guy. And because my flaw was, you know, I'm an alcoholic, and the previous encounter paid me in booze, my smell was masked by alcohol. So when the creature's like, you look like Master, but you don't smell like Master, I was just able to bluff with an extremely low check. Oh yeah, it's just because I've been drinking a lot. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So we were able... I was able to convince him to just, you know, your job's done, you can go home now. Okay. So we didn't have to fight the animals. And then Floof and one of our other friend or groomsmen's characters, a barbarian and a cleric of Baal. Yeah, we were a very eccentric crew. When we found the druid's camp, we found her sleeping. And while our rogue and bard and myself are kind of arguing who was going to talk / murder her, the cleric and the barbarian just looked at each other, picked up a giant rock and smashed it on the tent, and then kind of twisted it around for good measure. So the druid just kind of got squished. I was like, oh, well, okay. More beer for me. The bar was like, aw, man, I wanted to talk to her. And the rogue was the most pissed because you stole my fucking kill! Yeah, afterward, the DM said that when I was introducing my character, in his back of his mind, it's like, oh fuck, the third encounter is just gonna be so easy, specifically because you look exactly like the bad guy I have made for the third encounter. All right. Well, now that we're armed with Hagsbane, let's see if we can rescue Vonra.
What's that?
Illusionary wall. Traumatized Varna. I mean, would you rather her be traumatized, dead, or a hag? It's not going to be a perfect outcome, but...
Watch your back. A crooked touch.
Besides, I placed the trauma on Ethel.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Did Holmes just roll double nat 20s? Maybe. I didn't pay attention.
No doubt about it. This is where the hag must be.
Well, we're just gonna avoid that
Watch how you
entire...
go.
Oh, shit.
There's a trap.
Starion, lead the way. Just gonna disarm that.
Traps. How considerate.
So many dates to plan. So many people.
Conservative, Mask of Terror, Mask of Vengeance, Captain Grizzly. Okay.
I can be subtle sometimes.
This'll be fun.
What now?
Curious, should I fight them here?
That's the spot. Gonna dig the lot.
Auntie will be so happy when she sees my chores are done.
I wonder if
Ephemeral
we'll confess their love
Whispers.
to me.
Auntie
Today.
protects me. She keeps
No.
me safe. Treasure everywhere.
Because that might alert Ethel and we might lose her.
I'm just waiting.
We'll have to fight them eventually.
Easy.
Either now or when we're fighting Ethel, but... I can't take the risk of Ethel running away again.
X marks the spot. Gonna dig the lot.
hurt me without killing little Vanra. I have you beat, so do the heroic thing. Die.
Careful. If the hag dies, the child does too.
About that. Pretty sure Arella's got the Hag Bane. Yep. So we're gonna send it to Asterion.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
We're gonna throw.
Let's
There.
try this.
What did you... Stay down, Vanra!
That's it. Call for up, Hag.
No! Stay down! Ah! You cost me a fresh young hag.
Young Hag is kind of an oxymoron, but okay.
You little shit stain.
Get out of there. All right.
Come, darlings. Help Auntie.
Summon everyone you want.
Dare challenge Grizzly? Captain I'll slit you from head to heel.
Alright, so because we've got innocence here now, we're gonna do non-lethal attacks. Can do legendary haste. And then we're going to rage!
Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are. Ow! Come on!
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Alright, well. First, we're going to legendary haste.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and use the arcane battery to cast Scorching Ray at level 5 for free on this motherfucker.
You I'd call.
Alright. Let's Scorching Ray 4.
Fungi are 1,000 of you, you peasant.
Oh, that made you mad? Good. Not enough resources. Okay. Misty Step. Fine. Misty Step here. Still have us. Alright. We'll do Quicken Spell. Distance Spell. Scorching Ray. Oh. But I have a bonus action. Oh, I can't do both? Okay, fine. Hey, guess what, Ethel? Your fucking mushrooms are burnt to a crisp. Enjoy. Fucktard.
Heading there.
No.
Oh, shank the bastards, Auntie! Stop it!
All right.
This will do nicely.
Let's see. I'm poisoned. Do I have an antidote? Nope. Oh well. Just fight through it. You're Vanna, right? Your mom sent me.
Mom.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
What's up, Grizzly?
I've raided warships. Fought every beastie the sea can throw at you. And I've never flinched. Not once. But Ethel? Umberly's tits. She snapped her fingers and had me. I would have died for her. Wanted to. Then you showed up. Armed to the teeth. You could have killed me. Been right to. But you didn't. You have an old captain's thanks.
I've dealt with her before. I know what to do.
Knowing and doing are two different beasts. And one is a hell of a lot harder than the other. You're welcome in the Maid. Anytime. The old girl is as much your home as she is mine. And I'll gut anyone who says otherwise.
So we're welcoming both major taverns in Baldur's Gate Lower City. Both the Elf Song and the Blushing Mermaid. Elf Song because we kind of, you know, are renting out of it. And the Blushing Mermaid because we saved the life of her captain. Oh, so let's loot the hag. The Ring of Feywild Sparks.
Auntie! Where is Auntie?
She dead. Dead for good. Like, she's not coming back. In fact, just to make sure, I can't even speak dead with her. Fair enough, okay. He'll wake up eventually. Alright.
Something over there.
Trap. Be
Yeah.
cautious.
Keep your distance, darling.
Where's the trap? Fuck it.
No time to rest.
We'll just go around the other way. Come on, everybody. Gather round.
No fighting in here, yeah? You know. If you're here to complain that the booze tastes like piss, I know. Anything else?
So your captain, alright? Saved her from the hag.
And I didn't lift a finger to save her. It was like I was stuck in a fog. My mind addled from every direction. All I could hear was a voice telling me the captain was safe and well upstairs. Gives me the willies just thinking about it. Captain said you're one of us now, so far as I'm concerned, you're part of the crew, mate. Welcome to the Maid.
Alright. By the way, red caps. Oh wow, look at all the red cap bodies that died mysteriously when the hag died. So what happened up here?
Dad! Dad!
I'm sure he's fine. Alright, now back to the support group. To let them know the good news. We super murder deathed Auntie Ethel. And their Hag's Bane worked. Venra's safe. Definitely traumatized, but alive. So I'm gonna call that a win.
What about them? You want them flooding in here, driving down our
She's dead, isn't she? Ethel is dead.
How'd you know?
I felt it, I think. It was like a piece of glass had been lodged in my chest and was finally pulled free. And the girl? You saved her, right?
Yes, she's traumatized, but alive.
Thank the gods! You hear that, Connor? Ethel is dead. Oh, you didn't change back? You're still a zombie. I thought with Ethel gone. Never mind. I'll find another way to turn you back. Somehow.
Marina, let Connor rest. Need to let him go.
I know. Damn it. I know. Connor. I love you. I've loved you since we were kids. And you picked me bluebells and asked me to the summer fair. But you're gone. And this thing isn't you. Not anymore.
I'm sorry you couldn't save him.
Not everyone can be saved. I learned that lesson from Ethel. I just needed you to remind me. Here. Thank you for killing Ethel. But I'd like you to go now. I'll be fine. I know I'm stronger than this. I just need some time.
Alright, we got the Face Semblance Amulet.
I can't wait to meet you.
Forgive your faithful servant, Vigilant One. Forgive my business.
Alright, Ross, no worries. You'll have to catch the hag fight on the VOD, though. Because we just finished killing her. Like, for good. She is super murder death. Dead. Oh, and the kid's fine. Oh, how many bodies? Only one. Just the hag.
Decided on your name, too. It's after the hero who saved us. You're gonna love it.
I mean, that will work for a girl. But if it's a son, maybe you shouldn't name him after his father.
Feel scared.
I can see my kids again. My grandkids.
Alright, so we've still got about a half hour. Let's go ahead and just explore the city. Because it's too early to really call it quits, and too late to really start another side quest. Alexander Rainforest. Tonight, mate, we're worried about you. You've gotten too deep in this conspiracy nonsense, and honestly, it's making you dull. You're coming out for drinks tonight, the singing lute at sundown. You better be there, or we're gonna have to come get you, and there's no guarantee we'll be sober. At a heart. You can jump.
Can't give up now.
Cheese record. Successful cheeses. Red, yellow, white, sharp, mellow. Unsuccessful cheeses. Smoked, blue, wax. He prefers his cheeses crumbled into little pieces.
That might be worth a look.
Ratten Saseka.
Hello, hello. Ooh, are you the new cheese dropper? I do hope so. I'm almost down to the last crumbs.
What happened to your last cheese dropper?
Alexander was his name. He dropped all manner of morsels, but the cheeses were the best until the Red Man visited.
Tell me about this red man who visited Alexander.
Dwarf, all dressed in red.
Dolor,
He
we already
smiled
killed him.
and held Alexander close, and then Alexander was shouting and struggling, and soon he was all dressed in red as well. So many red morsels fell out of Alexander. They tasted like salt and rust. Very good. Even better than cheese.
Where did the dwarf go?
Why? To make more people red and to spill their tasty morsels. Go away now. Your delicious scent makes me crave your morsels, but it would be rude to bite you.
Rats are not carrion feeders generally. This little dude would have been dead from iron copper poisoning. He'd probably be dead from the poison that Dolor used in Alexander first. But yeah, I get your point. Intrepid hobbyists who pursue the urban exploration of Baldur's Gate will find no greater challenge than that offered by discovering the dark realm beneath the city streets. Everyone knows, of course, that the city's sanitation needs are served by an extensive sewer tunnels through which water flows, carrying waste downhill into Grey Harbor. Once you find your way into these sewers, though, or through one of the round street access hatches, you will enter a noisome but intriguing domain, haunted mainly by the half-civilized kobold tribe that maintains the pipes and culverts. And somewhere, hidden in its far corners, the sewers are said to connect to the long-forgotten tunnels of the truly haunted Undercity ruins. It is thrilling to think about exploring that dangerous region, but for liability reasons, this author cannot recommend it. Hope that rat knows how to evade felines, because a house cat might hunt them down. Yeah. Bloodstained parchment. Messy splatters of deep red brown adorn the scrap of parchment. Those wishing... Oh, wait. We've already read that one. Alright, let's go down the hatch. Holy shit!
What now?
What the hell's down here? Winslow Ringle. Clown's severed foot. So we found another part of Dribbles. The effigy of Abigail, who soared on shredded wing. What use his pride? He thought himself a dragon, but died as a worm. Below an exaggerated signature written in blood or in the red. Kate B. Paul. Faded scroll of reversal. This time-bitten parchment of the scroll flakes and frays, obscuring the most of its content. It appears to describe the process for breaking an enchantment that has bound a mighty dragon into another's service. I disarm that. Don't use range attack on it, you dumbass. I want you to disarm it.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Way to go, Asterion.
Let's crack it open.
There we go. That's the loot. Note addressed to Alexander Rainforest. Alright, my lord. Alright, my lord, have been watching the tombstone spot for 10 days now. Seen a bunch of folks in big cloaks going in. Only a scant few have come out, though. It's weird, you'd think it'd be quite cramped in there by now with that many folk inside. It's only a tiny shop. Anyways, your lump sum bought you a 10-day. You want more of our time? Pay up. All the best. Roman Glow. A note detailing ownership details of Kalandel's tombstones. Has existed as Kalandel's funeral arrangements for generations, owned by the Kalendala family. Attempted rebrand after Lena Kalendala took over 1492 DR to Kalendala's tombstones. Rebrand to focus on our core values, getting folk buried fast. Liliana turned over to Fist for obscene necromantic practices by local adventurers. Unclear as to where she's jailed. Shop hasn't sold a tombstone in months. Deed still being paid for. No note of pay, just gets paid. How? The Malta View. Eyewitness accounts of the Ballspawn crisis. We've already read that one. Tombstone shop notes.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
I come across several pointers towards the Kalando's tombstone shop, so I decided to use my spare time for a while to watch it for suspicious activity. Indeed, the place is strange. It seems disconnected from Candlehollow's main mortuary business over in Eastway. In fact, they don't seem to sell anything at all. There's one callow shop lad who hangs about looking bored. Otherwise, there's just the occasional customer who enters, then stays inside for a while, sometimes for hours. When they leave, these customers seem different somehow. I swear I saw one go in and out in the same clothes but leave wearing a different face. I must stay alert. I think the shop lad may have noticed me hanging around. I'll give this observation just one more day. So Rainforest seems to have been on to something.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Well, if you need to complete your monthly, Ross, that's fine. I don't feel like you're insulting me. I'm just glad you stopped by in the first place.
Let's move.
Site. I always archive these, so if you can't catch it, you can always watch it on the YouTubes. Excuse me. All right.
Should have at least locked the place up proper before they left.
Oh, yeah, general goods. Okay. Karlak.
Criminals.
Opportunists.
I've got a long road ahead.
Let's see here. Where else can we go? That's part of the docks. It's Philgrave's mansion. I guess we can go into the park. Let's do that.
Well, some rest's better than none. One gold, please. That's why.
Must have been a hard walk from Elturel. You'll get used to it.
Anna and Edinosa.
Park's no place for a stroll anymore. More likely to find a muggin than a picnic these days.
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. She has a tadpole.
Or perhaps you'll find something bloodier. The Absolute's warriors are at work, just beyond here. You'd be wise to not interfere, sister.
Praise the Absolute.
Not so loud! You and I might have an understanding, but that doesn't go for everyone. Plenty of my comrades still serve the old order. Now hop along. When the time's right, the Absolute will tell us to act. Until then, we've got to play it natural. In her name.
Right, okay.
Huh.
Ooh, puppy!
What's going on here?
Run, 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 run! Oh, friend! Hello?
Your owner's calling for you. You should probably stop running.
Stop running? But then I won't be running anymore.
But running will feel even better tomorrow if you take a little break for the day. With a nat 2, I got a 33.
Stop running to run better. Okay. See you later. Home, 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 home.
Speak with animals is such a great spell. Alright, so...
Come on now. You know you can tell me anything.
Hey!
I just...
Death Head of Balls Baldur.
There.
Hmm.
Folk in this park we could get to know.
Unstoppable 3, huh?
There's figures hiding in the foliage. Might be a trap.
Oh, this is definitely a trap. Alright, well...
It's only been a month, Wendell. Of course you remember our first date.
Sinister Hooded Man. Horror of Murder.
See what your problem is with the road. It hides my identity.
It's not exactly inconspicuous. I remind you again, Wendell. 1 month. Come dressed like a villain.
Well... They're ballists. Oh, hi. I'm gonna mark you for death. Then I'm going to hit you for this. You bastard. Okay, fine. Still got fucking unstoppable. There we go. Murderous smite. Nice try. You're almost out of unstoppables. Legendary haste. Rage. Brutal leap!
Murder be his sacrament.
Distance spell. Why are you all the way up here? You should go down there. I said... Fine. We can do this if you want.
Talk to me. I have to keep going.
I can't see you. That's fine. We'll just... do a thunder wave. Hey, there you are. Also, Karlak, sorry for hitting you. There you go.
Take two.
Quick! Must be quick. This mind is small, fragile. Listen now.
I am listening.
You know us. Absolute will. Absolute power. Not much time left. This mind cannot bear us. Turns to liquid. Listen close. We learn. We grow. Loosen out clumsy bindings. Aid us. Necromancer dead. Changeling and tyrant remain at odds. Kill them. You have a place in my grand design.
So that's the brain
What happened?
self-talking.
Why do I taste copper?
Because your brain is, well, mush.
A long way to go still.
Hey, guess what? It's gonna be a little foggy. That's okay.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
There we go. Also, we have some more popcorn. We can get absorb intellect, to heal by eating brains, or we can get black hole. Let's get black hole. All right. So the absolute, or the brain itself is getting strong enough to break free. That's not good.
Box. These days we'd sooner throw our backs than a proper punch.
What's that?
Oh no, everyone's dead here. Whatever shall we do?
You fools. Obviously Dusk was the story's best character.
Chisel,
The
hammer,
novel's protagonist.
trowel, nothing missing at all.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Tara should be up here. There she is. Hi, Tara.
Oh, you. Hello, I suppose.
You got any magic objects you'd be willing to part with?
I may or I may not. Depends what you have to offer in return. I have very high standards, mind.
Of course. Well, I will give you that. That. And that. And the Astarion will give you that. That. And that. But you didn't have anything in... Okay, fine. Well... Astarion. Oh, there you are.
You going first, it was your idea. Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
Alright, let's go to the graveyard real quick. Hi.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days.
Sorry for your loss.
I'm not. My husband was an arse. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers.
Fair
I
enough.
get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh.
I like to see your flowers.
Of course.
Crocus, Psalm, Belladonna, Black Oleander.
Come back in it. Grief is hard. Let flowers say what words never can.
L. Brenton, beloved. This tombstone has been vandalized and now reads, "Your money don't matter when you're dead, prig."
Lovely.
Flowers, every color of the rainbow. Right here.
Psst. Keep a lookout. The Mortark don't take kindly to raising the dead. But I won't be long, I promise.
Whatever you're doing, stop it. Magic isn't a game.
Ugh, you're worse than the Mortark. Whatever. One more time.
Loved ones.
Burial site of Garrett Dortmel. May you finally find your rest. J. Orchard, artificer of Gond, crafter of odd sockets.
I can feel you.
Hey, my folks are buried here. I'd love to pay them a visit.
Okie dokie.
Here lie Pluck and Karlak Cliffgate. My parents. Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. Sorry I haven't visited. I've been away. But I'm back now, and I brought friends. I miss you so much. But I'm happy and getting up to some really important shit. Maybe you can see for yourselves. I don't know. You're with me here. Anyway. Taters.
May I ask how they died?
I was a teenager when Mum passed. Bad fever. A good healer could have saved her, but she slipped away before we found one who'd take our gold. Dad went a few years later. He was on an errand for work, traveling the Risen Road. His cart overturned and caught him just so. I was on my own after that. Fell in with Gortash not long after. If my folks had been alive, they would have sniffed him out straight away. But they weren't. Mum used to say there was no such thing as death, that there was only change. Dad thought that was a load of woo, that gone meant gone unless you'd struck a deal with one of the gods. Said he had better things to do in life than beg favors off immortals. I'm not sure what I believe.
I mean, number 4 is how it happens in D&D, or in the Forgotten Realms. Souls travel to the City of Judgment and then are taken by whichever god you worshipped. Both in-game and out-of-game, I do not agree with Karlach's dad. I'm a theist, so afterlife exists, or at least I believe one exists, so I can't say that. Technically, the mom's right. The empty vessel that our bodies were becomes soil. Well, not necessarily soil, but nutrients for the soil to, continue the circle of life. But ultimately, you don't really know. As Shakespeare put it, death is the undiscovered country. Because once you go there, you can never come back. And except in this game where, you just need to revivify skull or scroll. But I think for Karlach, we'll say this.
Nice thought, isn't it? This grass could be my mum's hair. The air in my lungs might be my dad telling me taters. I like that.
Here lies Karlach Cliffgate, beloved wife and mother.
Lily.
Free mausoleum.
Do not stem your cries. Sob, roar, scream. Do what you must in the tangles of grief. I will leave you for now, but I shall not be far.
Something over there.
Death's blessings upon you.
We'll come back to this later when we do the Fillgrave thing. She forgot her folks were buried there. Yeah, her folks are buried there. Glad I had Karlach there, otherwise I wouldn't have known. Candalo's tombstone. We'll keep that location in mind for later.
Oh, calm down, Richard. It's all in your head.
Someone there? With pleasure.
Let's get going. This corpse has been desecrated.
Dear God.
Displayed. And there's nothing random about it.
Gormberry Tresp.
Circus clothes. What an end for Dribbles the
The
clown.
effigy of Balthazar, who lacked ambition. What use is his refusal? He thought himself free, but destiny claimed his corpse all the same. Or in the red. Oh yeah, we need to find Vanra's spot. Or not Vanra's mom.
Only Lord Godlash can protect us from the world ended with speaks well of that. Excellent resolution.
In my opinion,
We need to make sure that Vanra made it back.
Afternoon. Better than ever. With all the articles about cults and war. Oh, not yet.
Fingers crossed. Oh, not kind of never gets
Scarab. Thanks.
I'm apoplectic, furious.
The brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. Stick it out. He was a good mason. A good mason turns up for work. Tavern ain't
Leviticus out.
Mommy is here. You brought her back. You brought back my sweet, sweet girl.
The hag was my problem to deal with.
It was everything. I'll never forget it. Here. A token from the pirate life I left behind. Thank you for being braver than half this city put together.
Alright, so what we got was
How about we bake
the
something?
Amulet of the
You love
Wind
bacon.
Rider,
Remember?
which gives us Ride the Winds. Transform into a cloud, becoming resistant to all damage, gains advantage on dex and strength save throws, and tiny in size. You gain advantage on ability checks and saving throws using strength, and weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4 damage.
Would you like that? Mommy.
While transformed, the target won't be able to talk, cast spells, or attack. More importantly, we got the Duelist Prerogative, one of the best rapiers in the game.
Everything is going to be all right.
Mommy.
So we're gonna send that to Will.
How about we bake something? You love bacon. Remember?
Excuse me.
We could go for a walk. Would you like that? Mommy! Mommy! It's all right, Vanra. We'll stay right here.
Yeah, Ethel did a number on Vanra. Hopefully with time, she'll be able to recover. But I'm not... I don't know if she will.
Everything is going to be all right. I promise. Mommy! That's right. Mommy is here.
Can I go back to selling gazettes then? No. Careful! Careful!
Sweet girl.
Alright.
How about we bake something? You love bacon. Remember?
We're gonna go into this house. And it's not red door locked, so screw it. Jesus Christ. Why is every house we go into a fucking crime scene? Tuna Dumpkins. There's a spider.
Everything is going to be all right. I promise. Mummy is here.
Orin, the answer is... I know! It's Orin. Oh boy. Okay. As a mind flayer... It's not all art. This is true. Sendai the Third. The effigy of Sendai, who made herself many. What use her multitudes? She thought herself a warrior, but only her blood soaked the soil, or in the red. Well, yeah, sometimes it is Dolor, but Dolor's dead. We killed him off pretty early.
This body, a sacrifice or some kind of display. Judging by the state of the leg, this must be part of the clown.
Oh boy. Nothing really here. Okay. Well.
How about we bake something? You love bacon.
Alright, let's go ahead. We'll head to Basilisk Gate. Alright, so... Oh yeah. Okay. I think I know what we're gonna do next time.
See an altar dedicated to Saluna.
I'm anointed in Splendor already. Okay. Alright. Well, let's head back to the elf song. And next time, I think. Let's see here. Things we still have left to do. We still have the Iron Throne left, but we're gonna wait for that. Technically, I want to do the Murder Tribunal before that. Still the Murder Tribunal left. We've got House of Hope, Philgray's Mansion, Failgure's Fireworks. So I think first we're gonna do a long rest. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Of course.
Yeah, you never had a quiet relationship like this one, have you?
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Too late. It already is.
You come to speak of the last time Minsk stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo.
I'd like to know a little more about you. I don't think you're half as dumb as you pretend.
How dare you? Minsk pretends at nothing, half the way or otherwise. There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge.
Mike, tell me about Rashomon.
Oh, my friend. There is much more to know of Minsk's homeland than he could ever put into words. Boo might fare better, but his home is far stranger again. Well, in many ways, it is the very opposite of this city. The far side of Faerun, with empty plains, white forests, and peaks that pierce the very belly of the sky. But it is like the city too. Here, it is loud with the daily wailing of people. In Rashomon, it is also loud, if you know where to listen. The Telthors, guardian spirits of every root, rock, and tree. Here in the Sleeping Lands they are silent, but in the far north, they know how to speak still.
Sounds like an amazing place. Why'd you ever leave?
The first time, my Dajema, a warrior's quest of proving. Minsk quickly proved that quests do not always go as the stories say. After wandering a ways and some savings of the Sword Ghost, Minsk returned to Rashomon to find a welcome fit for hamsters and heroes. The Iron Lord himself came to bear witness to Boo. Minsk of Rashomon, said he, your Dajema is done. Minsk politely disagreed. Dinah here was dead, and so his Dajema could never be done. Then swear your service to me, Minsk of Rashomon, said he. Serve your land as your lord's chosen champion. Minsk politely disagreed. It was a little awkward, but he had already sworn his service to Boo.
Okay.
Minsk of Rashomon, said he. You insult your Iron Lord. We will settle this matter in the circle of combat. It was only polite for Minsk to agree. After they carried the Iron Lord away, the Council of Witches gave Minsk a pack of provisions and said it would be best if he continued his adventures for a time. Yes, Boo, that was before we were stone. Perhaps we are due a little homecoming when all of this is done, no?
So plants and trees speak to you? Like your hamster?
Such a skeptic, my friend. Minsk cannot prove the point to you, for the Telthors of this land lie sleeping. And for this, we had best be glad. In Rashomon, a Telthor is wind and snow and soil. In Baldur's Gate, it would be stink and stain and a far less pleasant type of soil.
Be shit.
If my meaning is not clear, just check under your boot. As you wish. Boo, do you have much to say on the matter of something else?
When our minds mingled, I saw some strange things.
Ah, the mind of Minsk is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface, a lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsk, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsk you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Thrice laced in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting breeches too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsk. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots.
Never mind your pants. You walk between planes. Fought gods.
Well, as have you, no? Do not forget that when you gaze into Minsk, Minsk also gazes into you. We both fight evil, wherever it is found. The who and where are less important than the hamsters you meet along the way. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's worms. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no?
Of course, a warrior speaks their mind instead of reading others.
Exactly so. If I must peer into the mind of my enemy, I use an axe. For friends, there is ale.
This is true.
No, my friend. If you fear you have a question that Minsk cannot answer, then you can simply ask Boo. A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures.
I'd like to know your thoughts on our companions.
You hear that, Boo? Your keen skills of observation have not gone unnoticed. Our friend wishes to consult your wisdom.
All right. Yes, Boo, I'd love to hear your opinions.
So small is Boo that he is often mistaken for a pinecone, and many secrets are spoken in his hearing. He will tell what he knows. But Minsk, of course, will translate.
Of course. What about Will?
Ah, the great blade of frontiers. A fine name. Minsk has no idea what it means, but it suits young Will's air of mystery well. It is good to know the city did not go unprotected while I wore pigeon droppings on the wide. Jahira did her part, of course, but she prefers to scowl from the shadows. The city needs a name, a face, preferably a furry companion, too.
Well, perhaps you and Will can team up when all of this is over.
Ho ho ho! Minsk will need a title to match. Something to wash away the Stone Lord's stain. The boot of backsides, perhaps? Or... Ay, Boo! Evocative, but so crude. I will stick to simple Minsk.
I'd like to hear your take on someone else. How are you and Gale getting along?
I do not wish to speak of the wizard. I could not have said it better myself.
What did he do to upset you?
He came to me one night with a little book of mischief, full of words and their meanings. Posterior, he says. Can you say posterior? Pwah, I refused. Minsk does not need to know the language of wizards.
Posterior isn't wizard talk. It's another word for butt.
It is an inferior word. Far too long to use in a battle cry, which is where a butt belongs. Gale would do better to educate himself in the ways of sword and steel than to throw these pointy words at Minsk. Ah, yes. Gale also owns a cat. A cat with wings. That is most unnerving for poor Boo.
Did you know that he has an explosive magical orb in his chest that can destroy a city?
What? That is 1,000 times more interesting than anything that has ever been written in a book. Gale! My good friend! Where are you? Minsk and Boo would like to hear about the exploding!
Minsk is like, I hate the wizard. He is boring and makes me try to learn weird words. You know he's got a nuke in his chest. Kill, my friend! I love
What
Minsk.
is it, my friend? Minsk is an open book with many pretty. Who is ready with the musings?
What do you think of Minthara?
Ah, well, you have traveled at her side much longer than Minsk and Boo. What is it you feel for her?
We're allies. But I don't know if we can ever really be friends.
Oh, praise the three! So, I will speak freely. Of the Drow, I can say only this. She may be treacherous, vicious, and much meaner than she has any need to be, but she is clearly no cleverer than Minsk. She too was duped by the Absolute, and she too seeks vengeance. So long as that is so, Minsk will not judge her. Boo still will, but quietly.
Okay. And one more to go.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pic. Boo is ready with the musings.
Lae'zel.
Minsk knows her people well. The skin of the world is thin up in Rasheman, and it is easier there for things to slip between the planes. Sometimes these are wonders from other worlds. Sometimes warriors, hungry for plunder. Such visitors have inspired a saying among my people. The children of Gith live long and forget the face of death. And so they come to Rasheman to be reminded.
Lae'zel's not her people.
And Minsk did not mean to say so. No more than he is a Hathran of his high country. No, Minsk has no hatred for Githyanki. It is a fine thing to fight against them. And a fine thing to fight beside them too, I think. Besides, the children of Gith alone have witnessed a sight that I have long yearned to behold.
And for a moment, you share in a vision tinged with his awe. Imaginings of the astral sea, an immense horde of wild space hamsters drifting in the endless expanse.
The Githyanki may have Minsk of Rasheman's ire, sometimes healthy servings of his sword. But for this, and this alone, they shall always have his respect.
He's a little jealous that the Githyanki are able to see wild hordes of space hamsters. Alright. Time to rest. Actually, wait. I think for the next time, it's best if we go to the House of Hope. So let's bring Lae'zel in.
Voss is waiting beneath the... The party's full. You'll need to make room.
We'll leave Asterion behind.
Our victory is most certain.
Arella with the Elixir of Human Versatility is almost as good at lockpicking as Asterion is, and we've got enough potato chips that we can deal with that. As for ranged attacks, I'm a ranged DPS artillery. I'm not worried about that. But Karlak has story reasons for going to the House of Hope because it's in Avernus. And Lae'zel does too, because this is part of her side quest. Her companion quest. Getting the Orphic Hammer. Alright, so with that, we're gonna end the stream for now. I'm still feeling okay, and since I spent most of the day sleeping, we're gonna go ahead and do the Batman stream in about 30 minutes to an hour. And then tomorrow, in Arella's campaign, we're going to hell. We're going to descend into the House of Hope, steal as much things as we can, and yeah, see where we go from there. But in about a half hour to an hour in Arkham Asylum, we're going to make our way through intensive treatment to where Killer Croc is, and we're going to, because in his lair grow the plants needed to create the antidote to counter the Titan formula. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. Again, sorry it's late, but migraines are a bitch. I'll see you in a bit. Take care.